and welcome to the Corn Corner Podcast. My name is Wicked Wren, and the egg isn't the only part of the chicken that I hate.
I'm Cam Damage, and can I get an infinity symbol with my 4 kids' names in it? Just small on the wrist.
About the size of a penny.
Is that okay?
And today, we're going to be talking about different ways to apply lotions, ways in which your body will maybe find a new life with a tattoo, and ways that you get better with it.
It's always so abstract, the way you word these things.
It's not abstract. It is the way in which tattoos flow through our bodies. We're talking about aftercare.
Yeah. God.
Today, we are talking about one of the most talked about subjects, talking about tattoo aftercare.
Let's talk about subjects. Period. Everyone's talking about it.
You have tattoos.
I do.
Have you ever aftercared?
Occasionally. It's been, as you know, as someone else who has a tattoo or two, when did you start getting tattooed again? Like what age?
Like 18.
Yeah. So like we've both been getting tattooed for like almost 20 years. Like we'll round up a little bit. That's insane. By the way,
I don't like to think about that.
That's fucking crazy. Actually, legitimately, I've been getting tattooed for almost 20 years. Like that's like, anyway, sorry.
It is so close to 20 years.
Yeah. I don't
like hearing that.
I don't either. Anyway. So I feel like the aftercare practices have changed
a lot,
so drastically from when we started to now. And nothing is standard in terms of tattoo aftercare. There's no standard. Every shop says to do X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Every artist is different. But I do feel like back in the day when we were teenagers getting tattooed, it was a bit more standard. And that was the A&D.
Yeah.
And that was the way you did it.
Yeah. So I never had a tattoo artist tell me to use A&D. I was an Aquaphor person.
I didn't know that existed back then, but
yeah, and but I wanted to use A&D because I thought it was what the cool
it's
people
cooler.
were doing.
Yeah.
So I bought some A&D, and Mitch, the string maker.
Yeah. I know who Mitch is.
I know,
Are you
but I
relating
was
him for the
trying. I mean, I was trying to add some context here, but Mitch used to get tattooed and use A&D, and I want to be like Mitch, so I was like, I want to get A&D.
Yeah.
So
and how was it? How did it go for you?
Poorly.
Yeah.
It's gross.
How did your body react?
It not good. It just felt gross.
Yeah.
He used to pull it out from his blue Chevy Blazer in the door and say, I need a little A&D, and he squirted on himself.
And
then
it's like
rub it
dirt all on the outside of it. Like,
yeah. It was so funny. He used to do that with deodorant too. He had Mitchum deodorant. His name was Mitch. He'd say, because I am.
A Mitchum man.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I would slather that shit on, and then I'd break out. Like I'd get like zits or whatever around it wherever I had the tattoo and was putting the A&D, and then I'd be like, I wonder why that's happening. And it's because you're slathering fucking oil all over an open wound that can't breathe after the fact.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
It's not good.
So I'm gonna do Aquaphor quickly.
Do you still do Aquaphor now though? Like go through the timeline of your tattoos and how you were doing aftercare through them.
Aquaphor?
Yeah.
I bought A&D and used it once, didn't use it again. Aquaphor.
Yeah.
Cocoa butter.
Oh.
Palmer's cocoa butter.
It's like putting coconut oil on it.
Palmer's cocoa butter. And currently
nothing.
Well, Tegaderm.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you used that.
Tegaderm I'll keep it on for a week. I'll keep it on as long as I can.
Yuck. I understand it works well though. Like
it does.
Not for me, but
why do you not like it?
I'm allergic to adhesives.
Oh.
Like that. I can't even keep a Band-Aid on for longer than like 2 days without getting a little rashy poo.
Wow. See, not me. I'll leave it on for literally as long as I fucking can.
My skin freaks out with it. I don't do much.
Yeah,
but it's different. Like this is different. Like with black work. The key to my aftercare versus like going in like a sticker one or whatever is black work. You have to go back and shower immediately and like crazy like scrub off the lymph, like the slime. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That has to happen with normal tattoos also.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like slimy, but you like go wash off all the slime as good as you can, and that prevents scabbing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just try to keep it like as dry as possible. That's like what I do.
Does that prevent scabbing?
Getting the lymph stuff off? I swear it does for me. I mean, that's what most blackwork people like suggest, because when it stays wet and stuff, then it like gets crusty.
Mm-hmm. And you don't lotion?
I will eventually. Like this, I didn't do any besides my chest.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything for like the first like week. Like,
Okay.
I just like would shower and then be like,
do you put down a sheet to like lay on in the bed?
yeah. So like when I was just in Vermont, I put a black t-shirt on my like arm pillow because I sleep with like a pillow under my arm. And then would have a black t-shirt on the bed itself.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're going to destroy.
Yeah. Ruin that Airbnb.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then-
sure.
Yeah. They all have white towels. So I'll
Yeah.
take paper towels to the bathroom
Yeah.
to like dry off.
I used to do a weird thing where I would I'd be like super concerned with like infection,
Yeah.
where now I'm
Rightfully,
like
but-
way less whatever.
Yeah.
Like I used to be like really good about it.
You mean afterwards, keeping clean infection worries?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so like, I don't even care. Like it won't happen. And if it does, it's like kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Like I've had 2 tattoos get infected ever, I think. And it's not like the end of the world. Oh, wait. The one time I got MRSA.
kind of it kind of I mean, you're like,
Oh, wait. I did have to go to the ER that time.
I was like, I think it actually was.
That was my, like, that was stupid. We did a real dumb on that one.
Yeah, we really do a lot after we get tattooed.
Yeah. This time I made a good choice.
Yeah, you
and,
did.
and didn't do stuff. Shit, I was gonna say something else about the after the fact things, but I've done some wild stuff. Also on the infection front, the whole idea that people have about like tattoo parlors being like super clean or anything like that is very funny to me, just in general.
Place is not clean.
No, never. It doesn't matter how much they're like. Obviously, you want them to clean the table and shit before you're getting
Yeah.
work done, and they will, and autoclave their machines and stuff like that. But like, bear in mind that every time someone is getting tattooed, if you're next to a table with someone else, that machine is like
Yeah.
their blood, like their ink
Yeah.
and blood particles and shit like in the air.
One of my favorite tattoo experiences, I don't want to say my favorite because I think that
Don't want to pick favorites.
I don't want to pick favorites, but I would say probably one of my favorites was this arm by a guy named Zach. This
Yeah.
whole arm.
Okay.
The Machine 13 on Instagram.
Hmm.
Awesome. Anyway, he was like super aware of cleanliness
Mhm.
in a way that I haven't really experienced. Like I remember seeing him clean doorknobs.
Oh,
With like wipes. Like I remember seeing him clean like stuff like that.
that's impressive.
Yeah, and I was always like, damn, that's really
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I liked him. He could have tattooed anything on me. It would have been cool because the experience was good.
Yeah, I've had some dirty boy tattoo times. So like I don't think of it as a thing where I really care that much. Now I just trust I'm only getting tattooed by Barnesy basically, and he has like a private studio, and it's like always awesome, and I trust him, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like,
Yeah, and it's pretty. I mean, you got MRSA, but it's also pretty hard to get.
that was my fault.
I
That
know.
wasn't the artist's fault
Yeah.
at all. Yeah,
Like, If you got an immune system, it's pretty hard.
yes.
Like,
And that even was to explain to the class when I got MRSA. I got both my feet blacked out in the same day. And then I hung out for a day because I was in Colorado. And then I flew home the day after. So I had like one rest day and then flew home. And then I think I waited 3 or 4 days before going from Seattle to LA for like a work trip. And the Airbnb that I picked for said work trip was like a dirt hut, essentially. So I was like walking around barefoot, like
Yeah.
in like dirt and like, you know, dirty cabin, whatever, and shooting, and just that was totally my fault.
Yeah.
Like I did like 3 different flights in the span of a week after getting
Yeah.
my feet blacked out. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
So
When I got my feet tattooed, I was wearing I put Aquaphor on them, and then I put Ziploc bags on them, and then put them in my Toms because I was wearing Toms at the time. And I got athlete's foot.
yeah, because it was just like a little swamp down there. It's disgusting.
Well, I did it because I was like, you know,
I don't think there's any way if you're getting your feet tattooed massively.
you need a week.
Yes, you need to
Bed
like
rest.
go home, and put your feet up and keep them dry. Like there's no doing life unless it's small, but like
You know the thing that I don't understand that is not done but should be done more? Icing your tattoo.
yeah, I have done that with some of my black work, and it like helped immensely for sure.
It is the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Like for my neck, my whole neck I iced.
By you afterwards, you mean? Like did your artist suggest it?
No,
Okay.
she didn't, but I did it afterwards. But honestly, I think that when I get tattooed, if I do another big tattoo, I might ask if I can bring like an ice pack and like a little thing and be like, can I ice this between
Oh yeah.
like in smoke breaks? You
Yeah.
know, like because I feel like that would like help.
Probably. I mean, it'll make your skin like a little, like it'll make it less inflamed and stuff in between.
Yeah. I don't know. It
Yeah.
just, I don't know.
I think the
Maybe
reason
it
that they
won't.
don't like necessarily suggest it because people will ice stuff and they'll let it saturate their skin. And like the one thing that you should really not do with tattoo aftercare is let it soak, like let it get wet
Yeah.
and stay wet.
Well, I put a like a thing over it.
Of course. But not everyone's gonna.
Okay.
You can't give general tattoo aftercare and be like, go home and
Gotcha.
ice it because someone's gonna go put a fucking ice cube directly on their tattoo
Gotcha.
and like fuck it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's been my number one thing with aftercare to help.
Yeah,
Is like that fucking ice.
I definitely have done that with
Elevating.
with the black work and elevating. Yeah, but there's no worse pain than like I think you have enough big things to be relatable when like when I got this leg blacked out and would be laying in bed and then wake up in the morning and you go put the foot down for the first time, the immense pain of like all the blood rushing to that limb and being like, holy shit.
I felt that when I got this, like when Mason tattooed this wolf on me.
Oh yeah.
Like it's small.
The pulsing, like
I felt that with your tattoo, stick a move.
oh really?
Yeah. Anything that's like under my knee, I really
Because all the blood goes in pools.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, God.
Jesus.
Yeah. I had to get vertical upside down to get the blood back out of my legs.
You mean
I
you
do
had
that
to
daily anyway.
Yeah, you're doing inversions all the time.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you think you'll ever get a color tattoo again?
I mean, I got red in mine not this one I just got.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Oh, look at that.
yeah.
I guess I never noticed.
Yeah. I think a lot of people thought it was irritation. Like when I posted pictures of it, they thought it was bleeding.
How bad did it hurt to get your nipple tattooed?
It was so bad. Like I didn't think I was like these areas are numb. I can't even feel anything there. But what's going on?
None.
Okay. It hurt a lot.
Wow.
Immensely.
Wow. What about over the scar?
That was really, really bad too.
Which one was worse?
Nipples. Cause like for sure when he like had to go over them, especially the second day, cause like first we did outline and then the next day was coming back and filling. I was like I've never had such a hard time getting tattooed, honestly, as with this shit like this time. I'm so glad I don't have to like do it again. Cause I never want to.
What's next?
I go back in July and do the side of my back. And like probably some like butt stuff. And then I need to figure out this leg, but then we'll do my like neck and anything onto my head that we're doing. And then I'll be fucking done.
Never, no more.
Well, it's, you know that I'm gonna like, I need to get this touched up. I want to get this lower leg covered, like blacked out. So, oh my God. So it matches this one.
I've got no desire to get anything touched up.
Yeah. I mean,
Ever.
by like touched up, I mean like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're not touching that area. I'm done. I paid the due.
Yeah. That sucked.
We're not getting back in there.
I don't like when you're getting like when you do multi-day tattoos and they'll be on the last day and they'll be like, let me just touch up some areas I did the first day.
No,
and you're like, please
It's
don't.
fine.
Yeah. I love how it looks. I like
Yeah.
that it's like that.
Yeah.
I'm used to it now. Can we just
Can we just not, please? Can I be done this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when I'm gonna get tattooed next. I don't
Like
really have any
where?
plans. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really have any.
You talk
Thoughts?
about doing your palms all the time.
Oh, I want to get my palms tattooed real
Yeah.
bad.
What are you gonna get on them?
Wren Corp. I don't know. WRENCORP.
I would totally do that, just like on
Do
the
it.
inside, because I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I maybe I got a mustache right here.
Yeah, that's unique. PMA, maybe.
PMA.
Yeah, like just PMA.
I
Right
don't have a
there.
PMA tattoo, surprisingly.
I am kind of surprised that you
You'd
don't.
think I would.
Yeah, you are kind of the type, or
Yeah.
the past you, like maybe. Yeah,
Gotta get that PMA.
gotta get that PMA.
But I don't know. A flamingo maybe on my hand would
Yeah.
be cool.
For what?
Like, what does it represent?
Yeah,
I mean,
they're cool.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was trying to think of my dumbest tattoo and to be like, I
Well,
I was thinking this.
the lizard's pretty. What is that anyway? Just a fart?
Looks like a fart cloud. But
Yeah.
it's not. It's like I don't know. It was like a cloud that was neon, but it pronounced it and it took like 8 hours to do that.
That took 8 hours.
It took like an hour and it was excruciating.
Yeah,
Because
there's an apprentice.
yeah, I had to
Yeah.
go redo them all the time. So I was like, all right, I'm good. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get that covered up.
Yeah.
But no, I don't care. I don't know. Flamingo's cool.
That's what in my I don't care. I have that stupid little rotary pen like tattoo machine that I like have done, like I did this one
Yeah, yeah.
and had done like the inner whatever thingies that don't exist now. I want to just like let people do like close friends or partners do stupid whatever.
Let me do it.
Yeah, you can definitely do it. Like on like this on this leg or whatever, because it's gonna get covered up anyway,
Yeah.
and it's like funny, and they'll be like there for like a few months or something.
Yeah, I would love to.
And it can be like whatever. Like I don't even give a shit. I want
wanna-
to cover it.
I had a little stint where I was like, maybe I could be a traditional tattoo artist.
Yeah, I feel like you could.
I think I could.
You still could. Better get practicing drawing though.
Yeah, see, that's my thing is like I just don't. I think that I know I could get the technical and all those kinds of things, but and like the customer service aspect of it, I would be great at.
Yeah.
But like that style of creativity, I haven't like used that muscle, and I'd have to really figure it out.
I feel like the thing about like American traditional is that not the people who do American traditional are not creative, but it lends to the entry point being pretty like low in terms of that.
I mean, I agree if you're getting it like this, like a
Yeah.
rose, like sure.
Yeah, like
But
they're
I-
standard.
But I like developing an artistic style.
Yeah,
Like what things I think are cool. Like I think that would be difficult
How
for
dare
me.
you.
I'm so sorry. For me to like kind of, I don't know, exercise that, because I think that the goal with like being a tattoo artist is like finding your artistic
Yeah.
voice. Like
yeah,
Leslie's like this
Yeah.
is, the teacup with the whatever. Like, I mean, this is the epitome of like an artist taking like an idea. I just said tea party aesthetic.
yeah.
And then she hid a what is the thing with the leg, 8-leg spider in the cup and stuff. That's cool to me. And like I want
Yeah.
to be able to do that, and I don't have that.
I think you do.
Muscle.
You just don't realize it because like I could see you doing American traditional things, but it's just like fucking weird, like grapes in a hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Like that kind of weird shit where
It's
you would
great.
think of it as like a photo idea, and then you could just be like, well, let me just doodle that.
It's really good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Grapes in a hot dog bun.
Write that down, people.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a video essay in like 3 years, and people are like, where do ideas come from? And it's gonna be like grapes in a hot dog bun.
Let me write that in my notes app. What else can we put in a hot dog bun that's funny? Good tattoo fodder.
But yeah, I do. I think I want my palms. We need to go do palms together.
Yeah, you said isn't there some guy in San Diego that does
Yeah,
it?
it's like he's like the guy over here.
It's gonna be the worst ever thing ever.
Yeah, because
But-
we're both gonna be. Because I'm gonna do both for sure.
Yeah, you have to. But like, and it'll be fast. But like, Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be bad.
I think I want to do something that connects so that it's just some lines on one. Like it's like a sun and then
Yeah.
the beams just go off. I'm like, yep, nailed it.
Great, keep going.
Did that. Thank you.
Hello everyone and welcome back. We are back to the episode in which we are talking about tattoo aftercare.
Yeah.
This is the thing that you do in a stage of the tattoo after you receive it.
Yeah. And caring
Um,
for it therein.
Do you eat anything special during these times?
Aftercare times or like Juan
Yeah.
getting tattooed?
Both.
No. Well, I mean, I just make sure before the appointment, make sure you have a nice brekkie. Nothing too big, but something like with like protein and that's like healthy,
Yeah.
not just like grease bomb. And then I make sure I have snackies. Like usually I'll get a breakfast thing that's pretty big and eat half of it before and then have the other half there. And then have like a little pastry.
Have you ever had someone slap a new tattoo to set it?
No.
That used
I
to be a
mean, maybe
thing.
when I worked in the shop when I was like a piercer, but like that's such an asshole thing to do. You're like, fuck you, dude. Like,
that used to be like a thing people would do.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we gotta set it.
so that makes me want to be like, let's talk about intentional or unintentional tattoo artist ouchies, dry wiping.
Why? I'm not a tattoo artist, but what the fuck?
I don't know. I don't think sometimes they know how dry it is. They have to. Like that's what
Yeah.
they do. But like sometimes it's like they're mad at you.
Yeah.
Like there's been a time where like someone was doing the wipe and it was like and like hard and sometimes it's like they're like punching
Yeah,
you too and you're
yeah.
like I didn't what did I like
What did I do?
yeah yeah
Yeah.
was I moving I'm sorry like
Yeah, I am. I don't like that part of
Yeah.
it. You know, be gentle.
yeah I used to hate the like spray down wipe but now I love that part
Yeah.
like at the end when they like shh and then do the big wipe.
Yeah.
I used to think that like burned like fire but now I'm like oh thank God.
Thank God. Do you think that anyone's ever accidentally grabbed alcohol?
I've had that happen to me.
How bad was it?
It was pretty rough, but I also think I was like gone by that point.
Yeah.
And was like, whatever, dude. Like,
I don't care.
Yeah, I was like, it's fine. Because they thought it was the green soap, but it was alcohol. And I smelled it and I was like,
That doesn't.
yeah.
Like, I don't want to tell you how to do your job here, but I feel like I'm about to be in bodily harm.
A lot of them use witch hazel also instead of alcohol now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Which is like nicer in general.
Yeah, but does that do
I think-
what it needs to do?
Yeah, but also like you're not trying to, no one's using alcohol like you're supposed to sterilize things.
How are they using it?
Like no one lets it dry
Oh.
and no one's doing from the inside out.
Oh, yeah, they're just wiping germs in.
Yeah, like there's no one's doing the actual. It's like when you go to get blood drawn and they are supposed to do the thing. You're supposed to start in the middle, work out, and then it's supposed to dry, and they never fucking let it dry.
It's crazy.
And that's why it hurts more to get your blood drawn because they're
Oh.
like because the alcohol. You know what I mean?
Oh, I guess that's why.
Yeah,
It hurts.
yeah.
I hate it.
You also so there's the whole subject. You don't like needles.
No one does.
Well, I mean, in ways, but like you really have an aversion to getting your blood drawn and stuff like that.
Yeah, it sucks.
But tattooing isn't the same.
I mean, it sucks, and it will mentally fuck with me sometimes.
Mhm.
Like when I think about what's happening.
Yeah.
Especially on certain areas of my body, you know, it'll really kind of mess with my head. But the desire to have the
Tattoo.
is much greater.
What areas of your body are worse?
Like my soft skin, like thin skin, like wrist area was really hard.
Isn't this insane then?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the side of the neck wasn't crazy, but the middle was like, I mean, it is as like emotionally hard
Yeah.
as it is physically hard.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's such a vulnerable
so
spot of your
vulnerable.
body.
Did you have your head back? over the table?
A lot of times, like, I felt better. I felt more like in control when I was like kind of seated up a little bit.
Okay.
But with that said, I mean, there were spots where I had to like really,
Yeah.
really bend back for.
I'm so worried about that.
It was hard, you know.
I feel like I
it
get
was,
dizzy.
And I like to, I like to sit for. I mean, yeah, like sit up for every tattoo I can. I want my head to be elevated.
I'm the opposite.
Because like I feel way more in control when my head is raised. So even if I'm getting like my leg worked on or something, like I want to be elevated. Like
I don't like it at all. I like need to be laying down no matter what I'm getting.
Yeah, and I realized that, so I usually ask for it. But no, with this I was like, holy shit, like it's, and there are parts where I was just like holding on. I was just like shaking. It was so bad.
That's how I felt with this. Like when I was like, when you have, I've never tapped on a tattoo, but when you have that, like, this could be it.
Yeah.
Like I like could be like, dude, I can't do anymore today. Like that happened with this one, like so many times of being like, just make it through like the next 5 minutes, like whatever.
I did that with my knee, and my knee's half finished, and it'll be half finished for the rest of my life. So with my neck, I was like, yeah, I can't call it because
that's what happens.
It's never gonna be finished.
Yeah.
So I was like, and I just kind of kept telling myself, you know, I stole your mantra a long time ago, which I like.
Yep.
Nothing's forever.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's an hour. It's gonna be a bad hour, but
it's true.
I'm done.
That definitely got me through this one.
Yeah.
He was like, at the beginning, he would be like, we'll probably go for like 3 hours today. So I have that going in or whatever.
Yeah.
And that helps me a lot because like if we're at like 2 hours, I'll be like, okay, I can.
Yeah.
We've already done that much. I can do this, whatever. And good God, though, I'm so scared to get my neck done. It seems like that's the work. That's the last.
Are you doing middle?
So I don't know what we're doing because I don't see. He doesn't like show me designs until like right before or whatever. But I don't want it to be like super heavy. But it'll probably be like going with.
I felt honestly like this was cool. This very, 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 very middle was the hard part. But like honestly, and like being like I think like being in like here was hard.
Yeah.
But honestly, the sides weren't
as bad.
That bad to be honest. I mean, I would even venture to say that the side was not one of the worst
tattoos you've ever gotten.
Yeah.
What is the front of your neck the worst tattoo you've ever gotten?
I'd probably say like knee was bad, but also we were both.
Yeah. There was other shit going on.
She wasn't. We both like I don't know. Her energy wasn't very like. She was sweating. I was sweating. It was weird. It was a weird like. We didn't go into it with this like calm energy.
Okay.
Like. The whole thing felt weird.
Was it an apprentice?
No, but it was someone that like she was in the middle of kind of like moving.
Oh, okay.
And she was in the middle of like a lot of life.
It's rough when you're getting a tattoo from someone who is stressed and like talking about their stress.
Yeah, and I was like,
and you're like, this is about to be a fucked up tattoo, huh?
we did a couple tattoos, and yeah, I just felt a little like she was like not as
on top of it,
on top of like life.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd probably say middle neck. Probably it was.
I don't know what
ungodly. It was crazy.
This was so bad. Feet were pretty fucking bad.
Feet's the only one I tell people not to get. So it's not worth it. It's not worth getting your feet tattooed because you don't. I don't know. To me, it's just not. I don't know. Your feet are fucking cool. I like love your.
They like complete the. I mean, but my goals with tattooing are far different than most. People's goals.
I do really enjoy how it works, but I don't know. I'll probably say my palms soon.
Yeah, I think back of knee blackout was really rough.
I could not imagine. I don't have that area.
It was pretty bad. The elbow ditch hurt way more than the elbow itself.
That's weird. I'd rather be in the ditch.
Ugh, no,
the bone is not fun.
It's in between the bones that was like in the little weird doohickey areas. That was hard for me.
They all suck.
Yeah, but also like arms are so good.
Yeah.
Once you've got other shit, like because we did all this shit and then he moved and did all this like at the end of the days, and I was like I was like, oh my God, and was just like
stay there,
talking normally and being chill and like bebopping, but this was like like the whole time.
Yeah,
I made like animal sounds when I was getting this done.
I did with my neck too, fully.
Because you
I was
can't
like,
breathe and like
yeah,
even if you want to, you can't. Yeah.
yeah.
It was bad.
I did both of these butterflies at the same time
It's
too.
insane.
Yeah, I look back on like, can't believe I did that.
Yeah, that's
But-
rough. I think I remember you texting me that day and being like bad.
Yeah, bad.
But then you weren't there for like a few hours. And
But
then,
ice helped it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing that sucks is you can't be on your phone. You can't do anything.
Oh, that's what with this. I wasn't on my phone at all. And I was like,
you can't.
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. And like
Like,
there was nothing to do. But also I think that's a cool thing about growing up and getting tattooed is that like I don't care about that anymore. Like when I was younger, I'd be like, I need to have my headphones and my
Yeah.
music and be like on my playing Game Boy or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck shit. And now I'm like, no, dude, like I'll just lay there and like your music is on and that's fine. And I'm just hanging out on the table and you can talk to me if you
Yeah.
want to. But
I'm here.
yeah.
What about Listerine on a tattoo? Would you ever do that?
Why?
Maybe as an aftercare thing.
I don't think that's a very bad idea.
You don't think it's a very bad
I
idea?
do
Me
think it's a
neither.
very bad idea.
I thought you said you. I swear to God, I thought you said I don't think that's a very bad
I
idea.
think it's a very bad idea.
It sounds like you're saying I don't think that's a very bad idea.
Don't
Roll
put
it back.
Don't put Listerine on your tattoo. Where did that even come from?
I was just thinking about it because it's a thing that you use. You know of it?
Yeah,
Mouthwash is what it's predominantly used for.
it's just alcohol.
Well, that's why I'm thinking about
Yeah.
it to sanitize, maybe.
I think there's better things that you could sanitize with. Also, I do witch hazel after.
At home?
Yeah.
Look at you. I've never heard of that.
Oh, really? I don't know if that's approved, but like I'll do the shower where you crazy whatever the slime off with like baby soap, and then I'll do saturate the cotton patties in witch hazel, excuse me, and then just like really get in there to get more of like the like black off or whatever. Yeah.
What is that crazy soap you have? They like you're not supposed to use?
HibaCleanse?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like post-surgical soap.
Why do you have that?
I originally had it because Blackheart got infected, and it was like suggested to me to use that as the soap.
By whom?
Barnsey.
Wow.
But like specifically for infection. Like,
Did it
and that's
work?
why you use it after surgery. Yeah. But I had to use that after top surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Yeah, I
like,
remember that.
yeah, but not directly on. Like I did it up here, and then you're supposed to let it wash down or whatever. Don't just use it in normal life.
Yeah, bad.
It will kill your skin microbiome.
Yeah, isn't it on your? It's like on your.
It's on like the sink. at
Yeah.
home. Yeah.
It's like pink.
I'll use it to like clean my makeup sponges or brushes sometimes. I don't really use them now anymore, but some like because it's antibacterial. Like,
Maybe I should use that in mine.
yeah, I think it's good cleaning.
My makeup brushes are so dirty right now.
I don't like to hear that. How long has it been since you washed them?
Maybe a minute.
Bad answer.
Not that. I
And-
mean, not that long, but maybe a minute.
You had to think about it though.
Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I did it.
So
But I do need to get them in a big bowl and get them all wet and soapy, don't I?
yeah, that's what Dr. Barnes is also good for.
It's just such a pain.
It's annoying because then you have to like do that and get all in there, and then you rinse them out, and then you start to dry them, and then inevitably there's some soap suds still stuck in the middle of the brush, and you're like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
And then you have to like rinse them 5 more times.
Yeah, I am. But I also don't put on makeup very often.
Yeah.
So, but actually, since I started streaming, I have been putting on makeup. So, and that's been over a month ago, and I haven't done my brushes in a month. So it's probably time. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Not
I'll
great.
do it. Actually, I've been using my fingers for makeup more recently.
Do you do that with your eyes today with your fingers?
Yeah.
That's sick. It looks
This
really
is
good.
all fingers.
I'm like shocked kind of because it's like blended and shit.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Oh, this looks absurd. Hold on, do that again. Why does it look so crazy?
What do you mean?
Do it. I don't know because I can't. This is a thing that came up yesterday. Stop. There's a video that has like a guy slow blinking. Stop! It looks nuts.
I didn't
dude.
know I could do it.
Like, look, I see if I do it. See this one, I
yeah.
can't. Like, I can't not be doing other shit. You're just like, it's like
I wonder if I can do the other
that thing
eye.
snaps shut like a little doll. Like, try it. No, it's just that one. God, it's weird. Look at the camera while you're doing it. Skills, yo. Nah, that one doesn't do it as good. It's only the other one. This is great for audio only people.
Audio only people.
That was crazy. Yeah, just do a whole podcast like that. It looks fucking insane.
But yeah, I did it.
Did
get
what?
in
I
there.
don't remember what the fuck is happening anymore after that.
I get in there with my little
Little pinkies. Yeah, it's good. You should wash your brushes though.
Yeah, I'll wash them. I do want a super pigmented contour palette because I had one, but I just kind of ran out.
I guess I don't know what super pigmented means in that context.
Like, really, just like it goes on and goes on. Like, not
Okay.
it's
You
not
don't have
like
to build it.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
want. I just want it to go on. Like, that's what I like about this. Unfortunately,
Is it
this-
Morphe or Kat Von D?
it's Kat Von D.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
sorry
why I
to say
switched it. They rebranded to KVD.
Oh, this is old.
Oh, okay.
This is like one. It's called like fetish.
Are
It
you
has like a
supposed
big
to
whip.
keep those that
stuff.
long?
I guess maybe not. I don't
Yeah.
know. But it's my favorite palette because they're so pigmented.
Oh, okay.
Like the red, it sucks because there's only 2 colors in it out of the 18
Why don't you take my Trixie and Katya palettes?
that are useful.
I'm never gonna fucking use them.
Okay, I'll take because I like having one of the palettes at your house when I need it because I don't travel with palettes because
Yeah.
they break.
Yeah. Well, I will keep. I have like 4.
All right, I'll keep. I want the Katya one.
Yeah.
Because I like the reds.
Yeah.
But
This is
keep
good
the other
podcast
ones.
content. This is just us talking about very specific to our lives.
yeah.
Things.
I actually want to redo my makeup to all cream
Oh, okay.
so I can travel with creams.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like my blush stuff
Yeah.
is cream and stuff.
Like
yeah.
your cloud paint.
Yeah.
Like
I love
want that.
Glossier. That's just
Yeah.
good.
Maybe we need to do that. I wore blue eyeliner recently, and it was fun. I really liked it.
I love this. Do you remember the one time? This is all I can think about when it's like eye stuff. When it was like right when I first started transitioning, when Primary season 2 was filming, and I just cut my hair off and shit, and we came to LA with Raven, and Raven and I did a shoot where we dressed up all like slutty.
Yes.
And I put on a false eyelash.
Yep.
And like ripped it off in like 2 seconds, and then the next day was on set, and the makeup artist was like, "Did you false these on?" And I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, briefly." And she was like, "Why?" Like, and I was like, "Yeah, Elena, that's fair."
Yeah.
yeah.
God, that's so funny.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, that was weird. What a weird year.
Yeah, it
Because it's like so many things happened in that year where,
was all over the place.
because that one specific situation I'm thinking of
Yeah.
is so strange to think about now.
Yeah,
Like
me dressing up like a
I
schoolgirl.
I could not imagine that.
That was a turning point shoot also, because it was like, this is fine. Like, I'm fine with this. And then like looking at it, I was like,
Yeah.
it's not fine.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. That was an important trip though.
It was.
Back when we were driving to LA because of COVID.
Yeah, that was so weird. God, that was so strange.
And we got food poisoning on the way home, everyone. Anyway.
Oh yeah. God, I forgot about that. That was so fun.
Not great. The trip was fun itself.
Raven and I were like extras, and we
Yeah.
were like talking, and we were like could not stop laughing. And I would love to ask Bo for the
The
footage,
footage on that.
because I know we're just in the background just dying.
That'd be funny. Also to hear what you're actually saying.
Yeah,
If anything. Were you fake talking?
I remember what we were saying.
Okay. Can't repeat on air, apparently.
No, it was I was like, so how's Bobby doing?
Oh yeah, because we were doing the whole lore with Raven's fake like husband
Yeah.
Bobby or whatever,
Yeah.
and we were like the stepkids at home.
Yeah.
All right, we need to get out of here. This is where we're gone.
And we kept laughing so much because, yeah. Anyway, well, when's the next time you think you're gonna do tattoo aftercare?
I'm getting tattooed again in July.
Do you have tattoo stuff you put on normally? Sometimes when you don't have tattoo,
I
fresh?
put lotion after every shower.
You lotion after showers?
Yeah. Every single time.
Wow.
Yeah. You gotta keep them, do something.
Well, people, on that note,
Lotion your body.
lotion your body. You want to take care of your tattoos in a way that we just described. Cocoa butter is great, by the way.
I don't.
It is good. It's my favorite. Zach told me about it. It's the best.
I just use
Cocoa butter's
baby
best.
lotion.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
And I might go ahead and use that. But I think the big thing is that no matter how you take care of your tattoos,
Yep.
no matter if you're
Shucked.
Or if
Creamed?
you're creamed,
Doesn't matter what kind of corn you are. I never know which part I'm supposed to do.
you could be cream corn, you could be any kind of corn. I don't know this part of it.
As long as you're being kind corn.
Just be kind corn to each other, people.
Yeah.
And thank you to our Patreons.
Which aren't showing. There you go.
These are all Patreons. They have a fiscal duty to help us make this podcast, so thank you so much.
Duty.